delighted that you're here today to share in their joy during this wonderful moment in their lives. We're gathered to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the words which shall unite David and Morgan in marriage. By your presence, you celebrate with them the love they have discovered in each other, and you support their decision to be married together as husband and wife. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing, growth that no relationship can equal. It is a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of the most important relationships we have. A wife and husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and even critic. And there may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other can resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, and even anger is more strongly felt, but passes away quickly. Marriage understands and forgives mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love to care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written word. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people that love each other, and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. We all know that marriage is more than two people standing and repeating vows. You must continue to strive to make your relationship work. And here's some things I'd like you both to keep in mind. Never stop courting. Never stop dating. Never ever take each other for granted. When you asked her to marry you, and when you accepted, you both promised to be the man and woman that will own each other's hearts and fiercely protect them. This is one of the most sacred treasures you will ever be entrusted with. She chose you, never forget that. And he chose you, never forget that. And never ever get lazy in love. In fact, you should fall in love all over again. You will constantly change. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago, and in 5 years you may not be the same person you are today. Change will come, and in that you must re-choose each other every day. She doesn't have to stay with you, and he doesn't have to stay with you. So for that reason, you must always fight to win each other's love, just as you did when you were courting. Always see the best in each other. Focus on what you love. What you focus on will expand. If you focus on what bugs you, you'll always find reasons to be bugged. But if you focus on what you love, you can't help but to be consumed by that love. So focus to the point where you can see nothing else but love, and you will know that without a doubt, you are the luckiest persons to have each other in your life. And lastly, your marriage is yours and yours alone. Any challenges must be discussed by you, solved by you, and handled by you. Be very careful where you get marriage advice. If someone does not love marriage, and if they do not love your spouse, they will not constantly give you healthy advice. We've now come to the question and answer period. It's multiple choice, so choose carefully. David, you've chosen Morgan to be your wife. Do you promise to love and respect her? Do you promise to be honest with her always? And do you promise to stand by her through whatever may come? And Morgan, you've chosen David to be a husband. Do you promise to love and respect him? Do you promise to be honest with him always? And do you promise to stand by him through whatever may come? And do you both promise to make the necessary adjustments in your lives so that you may live in a harmonious relationship together? Okay. And now when I ask the family and friends, you the family and friends of Morgan and David, give them your blessing and support, wishing them a wonderful life together.
We do.
Morgan and David, you've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. And from that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car over a meal, long phone calls, long walks, all those conversations that begin with when we're married and continue with I will, you will, we will, all those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. All those promises that were unspoken matters of the heart. All those common things and more are the real process of a marriage. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to each other, you know that those things we've been promising and the hopes and dreams? Well, I meant it all. Every word. So look at one another. Remember, this time, before this moment, you've been many things to one another. You've been acquaintance, friends, companion, lover, dance partner, teacher, and you've learned much more from one another over the past years. And shortly, you shall say the few words that will take you across a threshold of life. And things between you will never be the same. For today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Please look at each other and repeat after me. David, I'll begin with you. In the presence of our family and friends.
In the presence of our family and friends.
I, David.
I, David.
Choose you, Morgan.
Choose me, Morgan.
To be my wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow. To love and to cherish. And to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. And Morgan, please look at your groom and repeat after me. In the presence of our family and friends. I, Morgan, choose you, David, to be my husband. To have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow. To love and to cherish. And to be faithful to you alone. This is my solemn vow. May I have the rings? Oh, you have it. Left hand finger. You're going to hold it and repeat after me. Morgan? That's okay. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
That you may wear it.
That you may wear it.
As a symbol of the vows.
As a symbol of the vows.
We made this day.
We made this day.
I pledge you my love and respect.
I pledge you my love and respect.
My laughter and my tears.
My laughter and my tears.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
I honor you. David, I give you this ring. That you may wear it as a symbol of the vows we made this day. I pledge you my love and respect, my laughter and my tears. With all that I am, I honor you. Ladies and gentlemen, with these exchange of rings, with these vows and promises that they've made to each other, I now declare Morgan and David as husband and wife.
Yeah.